The supplemental budget remains in limbo. This after the Senate failed to reach a two-thirds majority on the spending plan. News Center Maine's Donovan Lynch has more.
Tempers flare as a crucial spending plan falters in the legislature.
It doesn't go far enough for us.
I'm here to govern, not to play games.
After the Maine House voted for a supplemental budget with the two-thirds majority needed for it to take effect immediately, the Maine Senate failed to cross that bipartisan barrier for the same bill. Democrats blasting the lack of GOP support for the legislation, which aims to fill a $118 million deficit in the state's Medicaid program.
If they continue to do this, how can we work on anything if they continue to be obstructionist?
Democratic Senate President Maddie Daughtry on Tuesday offered an amendment to the budget that included concessions to Republicans, chiefly a limit to how long low-income Mainers can receive general assistance money for housing. The Senate overwhelmingly approved the amendment.
This is an improvement, and it's a big step.
Now, after Republicans voted against the full plan, Daughtry accusing her GOP colleagues of going back on their compromise.
The Senate Republicans walked away. They flip-flopped. They showed it and they played their hand.
I mean, obviously we're going to support making a bad bill better, but that does not ultimately mean when it comes down to final enactment that we're going to support something that doesn't fix the underlying problem.
Senate Republican leadership saying Tuesday that the Medicaid funding problems that the budget seeks to address is the result of Democratic mismanagement.
There's a lot more work that we can do to make this a better product for the people of Maine that's going to be more sustainable long term.
One proposal Senate Minority Leader Trey Stewart has put forth is work requirements for some Mainers to receive Medicaid, a non-starter for Democrats.
I've been consistent in conversations that was a bridge too far for our caucus.
With no supplemental budget in effect, the Mills administration says it will begin withholding some Medicaid payments to healthcare providers beginning on Wednesday.
We cautioned against this exact outcome. Now that it's here, they still don't want to engage with us.
We all know what's at stake. They showed that they could walk away from a compromise that had been negotiated.
And President Daughtry says she plans to call back the Senate later this week to continue work on the supplemental budget. In Augusta, Donovan Lynch, News Center, Maine.